GoTots! This is Becky.
And this is Lucy.
Welcome to GoTots Online. Well, as you all know, we are not together on a Sunday morning like we used to, but just because we are not together doesn't mean we stop being family. We are family and we will always be no matter what. And the good news is we can always meet here at GoTots Online. Well, I'm so glad that you are here this week with us. I know you all are staying at home. Things have changed. You can't go outside to play. You can't meet your friends. You can't go to school. And you can't do so many other things which you could before. The world is a tough place, isn't it? And sometimes we need heroes to swoop in and remind us what's worth fighting for.
Who is your favorite superhero?
Nowadays, superheroes are everywhere, from your TV to your comic book, or games or toys that you play. There are many superheroes out there, like Spider-Man and Superman and Captain America. Look at him. Wow. And Batman. And lastly, my favorite, Wonder Woman. If no one else will defend the world, then I must.
Are superheroes real?
All these superheroes protect the world and its people from danger. But do you know that they aren't real? They are just stories that were created to inspire us. Even though they aren't real, we still love them and their stories, isn't it? So, today I'm going to tell you the story of a real superhero from the Bible, and his name is David. Have any of you heard about the story of David before?
Yes, I know David, and he is my favorite superhero from the Bible. I can tell you about this courageous story.
Okay, in that case, let's hear David's story from Lucy.
Lucy's superhero David. Once upon a time there lived a boy whose name was David. David was the youngest of the very big family. He had 8 brothers and 2 sisters. David used to stay up on the hills by himself and look after his father's sheep. He trusted God to keep him and his sheep safe. David was a good shepherd boy. He cared for all the sheep. David prayed and asked God to keep them safe. David played all day while his sheep ate some nice grass nearby. He found smooth stones to throw in his sling. One day, David saw a hungry lion. David asked God to help him to be brave. He tried to scare the lion away. Then he put a stone in his sling, whirled it round and round, and let the stone fly. The lion fell down. Crash! One day, David saw a hungry bear. David asked God to help him to be brave. He tried to scare the bear. Then he put a stone in his sling, whirled it round and round, and let the stone fly. The bear fell down. Crash! David sang a song to God. Thank you, God, for saving me from the lion and the bear. When I am afraid, I will trust in you. One day, David had to leave his sheep. He was going to see his brothers. They were soldiers in the king's army, and he was taking food to them. David saw that all the king's soldiers were too scared to fight a big man called Goliath. So David said,
"Don't be scared, God is bigger than Goliath."
David went to see the king and he said,
"I will fight Goliath. God help me to fight a hungry lion and a hungry bear. God will help me to win."
The king wanted David to wear his armor, but it was too big, so David said,
"I can't wear this. I only know how to throw stones in my sling."
Goliath did not want to fight a young boy. David found 5 round stones. He prayed and asked God to help him to be brave, then twirled his sling around over his head. He let a stone fly from his sling, and the stone hit Goliath on the forehead and knocked him flat. Everyone cheered. David prayed,
"Thank you, God, for helping me to be brave."
David sang a song to God. When I am afraid, I will trust in you. David's song is in the Bible, Psalm 56, verse 3.
That was a very inspiring story for all of us. Thank you, Lucy. Well, in the story, we see that David's faith in God helped him to defeat Goliath. David knew his courage came from God, and faith enabled him to fight Goliath. Do you all know that Mr. Coronavirus is like Goliath in our life right now? So, if we all keep our trust and faith in God, God will give us strength to defeat Mr. Coronavirus, just like how David defeated Goliath. Isn't it amazing?
So GoTots, let's get creative this week by creating your own superhero. You can do that by drawing your very own superhero and coloring it. All you need is a plain paper, a pencil, and color pencils. Let me give you an example. This is my superhero, and you can also give a name to your superhero, and you can also write your superhero strength.
So GoTots, create your own superhero, draw it and color it, and send it to us so that we can feature it on our next video. But don't forget to write your name. Before I go, I want to say that I'm really proud to be your teacher at GoTots, and I look forward to the day when we can be back together at church. So, take care of yourselves and your families, and I'll see you soon.